And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, traders all around the world. This is FX Passion with another recorded webinar. And you should see this webinar on Tuesday, May 14th. And we are in Melbourne, Australia, almost noon. Singapore, we are still in the morning. Singapore, 9:48 a.m. Madrid. Miguel is sleeping. It's almost 4 o'clock a.m. London, England, 2 o'clock a.m. almost 3 a.m. and it's night in New York, and Toronto it's almost 10 p.m. Everybody, this is Forex trading for beginners, and we are learning about crowns. And today we are going to talk about false crowns and Fibonacci's. Remember, our goal for you is to become consistently profitable, minimum 3 months, knowing when, how and why you make and or lose money. You should not be allowed to trade with real money until you reach the goal. What is the goal? To be profitable 3 months, no losing months in between. And of course, if you are not going to listen to us, here is the risk disclaimer: don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And the webinars are not investment advice, they are for educational purposes only. And for homeworks and or coaching and or training or questions, please send your homeworks to the Gmail contact, Skype contact or LinkedIn contact. That being said, everybody, and we have some emails, but let's go step by step. First, I want to show you a picture. So some of you send me the homework, thank you, great job, and I want you to take a look to this crown and try to identify. This crown is wrong, everybody. Okay, why is this crown wrong? Some of you send the same picture, similar picture, and try to understand. This is USD/JPY. Try to understand why this crown is wrong, everybody. And of course, you are going to say to me, well, this crown is not wrong because we have a left tip, we have a center tip, right, and we have a lower low. The rule states that the center tip of the crown, everybody, when you are looking for change in trend direction, must be the highest high. So the center is not this one. I hope you see the mouse. This is the center. This is the center tip, everybody. So everybody who send this picture or similar one, remember, the center tip of the crown must be the highest point, the highest high, or the lowest low, for that matters. So this would be the center up in here, and this would be the left tip, center tip, and it didn't crown until I didn't have the picture here, but it didn't crown in here. Okay, so pay attention, everybody, when you are drawing crowns. Not all highs and lows are crowns, everybody. Remember this, not all highs and lows are crowns. Okay, so let's dive into the live chart and let's discuss today false crowns and Fibonacci. Now the email somebody sent me, some of you sent, oh Passion, I have difficulties, I want to learn the crown and I still don't get it, and it's difficult for me to spot the crowns. Okay, now I'm going to explain you everything. Let's go step by step. First, we are going to erase the Fibonacci with a capital B, capital A, capital B in here. Okay. Now, this is part of your education, everybody. Where do false crown appear? First, of course, in an uptrend, the market is going to maybe retrace, right? Going to go deeper, and in some point in time is going to crown, right? Is going to find the appropriate C. Sometimes it's going to be the confirmed C, sometimes it's going to be the not confirmed C. Anyway, the market, in order to wave, in order to continue with the trend, is going to change, right? It's going to go from the extension to the retracement and then back into the extension mode. Now, pay attention to this, everybody. When you are going to lose money in pips, and most likely where false crown appear at the extensions of the Fibonacci. Okay, this is just an example where the market has crowned, looks like, right? The market has crowned at the 118 extension, right? And when this happens, everybody, this most likely is going to be a false crown. Oh, why is that? Well, simply because the market has crowned in here, crown reversal, or as Dino said, this is the bullish crown, right? So the crown in here most likely is going to be a false crown. So don't trade this. Okay, today we're going to explain the false crowns. And I know some of you are already talking and saying, well, but if the market passion, but I follow all the rules. I know, right? So you follow all the rules, and this was the highest high, and you have the left tip and the center tip somewhere and the right tip, right? And you have an uptrend line break, right? Everybody, this is going to be 9 times out of 10 is going to be a false crown. Why? Because the Fibonacci must push to the extension. Okay, and again we are keep repeating you, just because sometimes the market is going to crown and is going to fall further inside the AB boundary, don't be so naive and say, oh, I'm going to short the crown in here. Those crowns at the 118 extension and 127 the extension most likely are going to be false crowns. Okay, so this is one, and the second, right? Oh, it's going to go up higher and higher, hit the 127 the extension, and then again, right? And if you're going to short this one, and if you're going to short that one, most likely you are going to lose, right? Why is that? Well, the market is going to reverse, found the level of support, right? And is going to continue its way until it hit the appropriate extension. So false crown, everybody, false crowns appear, okay, at the 118 the extension and 127 the extension. So if you are trading with the Fibonacci's and you see a crown or a crown reversal, don't trade it, of course. But this makes sense, right? Because if you short the market, what are you shorting right now? Well, you are shorting against the trend, right? Remember the basics, everybody: higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, structure, higher highs, higher lows, right? So, and how the market moves is like this, right? So clone the A. So this is going to be the A, clone, this is going to be the B, right? And clone, this is going to be again the A again, right? This is going to be the B again, right? So of course A goes to C, B goes to D, but I want to show you the Fibonacci's goes to A, B, A, B, right? So when the market crowns somewhere in between, somewhere in here, right, this most likely is going to be a false crown. Okay, it happens all the time. If the market crowns in the extension, most likely is going to be a false crown. Now, for the traders who send the email that you have difficulties to spot the crowns and everything we are going to simplify things, okay, with a very simple rule. We're going to write this down. This is for the beginner trader who has difficulties, okay. Rule: the market has crowned when it took out the capital A, and if you want, of the original Fibonacci. Okay, this is a simple rule. It's not subject to interpretation. The market has crowned when it took out the capital A of the original Fibonacci. This is number one, and this is an easy one, right? So if let's put this up in here. This is an easy, understandable rule for the beginner trader who has difficulties, right? Let's say that this is the Fibonacci: A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, right? So even though the market here is going to make two lower lows and two lower highs, right? Remember, as a beginner trader, you need to know where is the big picture. So even though you have this short inner trend line break, right, and those are the Fibonacci's, so A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, right, A, B, C, D, 1, 6, 1, 8. So this is going to be, and let's go until the blue, right, until the blue. So trend line is going to be like this. Blue goes to blue, so this is the, and green goes to green, so it's going to be somewhere up in here, okay. And we have one more, so there you go, the last Fibonacci, okay. So even though you have this up trend line break, up inner trend line break, and the market made 4, 5, 6, whatever, 20 lower lows, 20 lower highs, did the market crown in here? Did the market crown in here? Rule: the market has crowned when it took out the capital A of the original Fibonacci. Okay, if you go with this one, you are going to be safe, everybody, right? Why is that? Well, because the market can do anything it wants inside the AB boundary. It can go up and down, it can crown reversal, go to the 118 and reverse back down again inside the AB boundary, stay sideways, right? But for the beginner trader who has difficulties identifying the crown, just remember this rule: the market has crowned when it took out the capital A. So here it didn't crown, right, for you to reverse the position. And this is why we are teaching you crowns after the Fibonacci's, because you are going to change, you're going to reverse the Fibonacci only when the market takes out the capital A. So of course you can have crowns inside the boundary, you can trade retracement if you want, but if you're a complete beginner, don't panic, okay? Just go with the capital A, capital B, try to buy capital C and take a ride to the capital D. Okay, now if the market takes out the A, now it has crowned big time, right? Big time. Why big time? Well, this is the left tip, this is the center tip. So I'm going to show you in just a second. Okay, left tip, center tip, and of course when the market takes out the A, we need to reverse, right, our Fibonacci, and this is going to be our A, This is going to be our B, and we are going to take a right until the C, right? Now, just to remember, some of you are thinking, well, but what? We are still above the uptrend line. Okay, if you are trading the Fibonacci's, everybody, you need to go with the Fibonacci's. Okay, so if you are trading the Fibonacci's, those are the rules, and those rules are non-negotiable. The market took out the A, reverse your Fibonacci's. Okay, if the market for any reason is going to take out your A again, remember, the market takes out the capital A 2 times, there is a 90% probability that we are in a sideways movement. Okay, but remember, beginner traders, you need to obey the rules. And I had a few conversations with some of you. It doesn't make you any good, everybody, if you don't trust your education. You need to trust your education, everybody. It's not going to make you any good if you learn everything about the Fibonacci's and support and resistance and crowns and candlestick formations and strategies, but when it's time to trade, you just don't trust your education, right? Follow the rules. Trading is not easy, everybody. Trading is not easy, but it's also not so complicated. Okay, trading is not easy, remember this, but I'm not going to say that it's simple, because it's not, but it's not, in the end, it's not so complicated if you understand what you have learned, and of course if you obey and follow the rules. That being said, there are other areas of the Fibonacci where the market crowns. Okay, for the traders who send the email that you have difficulties, the market is going to crown always, everybody. Let's color code this in blue. Okay, this is the lesson for today. False crowns. So the market is going to crown at the B high. Why is that? Well, this is the natural way, the natural movement of the market. The market is going to crown at the C, right? Why is that? Well, because when the market hits the appropriate extension, this C is going to become the new A, and the market is going to crown at the B high again. Remember? Okay, passion, I don't understand. Explain again. Okay, yes, sir. Okay, yeah, maybe it's too much. Maybe it's too much and too fast, right? That's why I'm telling everybody, just tell me, passion, slow down, explain again. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's talk about the basics, right? Uptrend, the basics. The market, in order to trend, it must make, this is a must, it must make higher highs and higher lows. Okay? Very slowly for the beginner trader. Okay? Are we clear on that? The market in an uptrend, it must make higher highs and higher lows. Right? Okay, great. Number 2, the market, in order to wave, it must, let's color code this in orange. The market, so this is number 2, the market, in order to wave, it must go from extension, and extensions are bigger, everybody. It must go to retracements. Why? Because it must make a low, and from retracements it must get back to extensions. Why? Because it must make a higher high. And after the extension, this is a must, it must go to the retracement mode. Why? Well, again, it must make a higher low, right? So there you go, a little bit more, there you go. So again, very slowly, number one, the market, in order to trend, the market in order to uptrend in this example, it must make higher highs and higher lows. Okay, how is the market going to make these higher highs, higher lows? Well, it's going to wave, right? It's not going to go in a straight line, it's going to wave. Yes or no? Yes, okay, great. Now, waving means that the market is, how the market is going to wave? Well, the market is going to wave making extensions, retracements, extensions, retracements, extensions, retracements. Okay, this is a must. It must make this. Everybody try to understand this. I know, Passion, I'm a beginner trader, first time here. Okay, try to understand that the market, in order to wave, it must make extensions, retracements, extensions, retracements, extensions, retracements. Okay, this is a must. It cannot wave without, it cannot wave only with extensions. How can it wave? It cannot wave just with extensions, right? It must go into the retracement. Okay, do we understand this? Do we agree on that? Yes. Okay, now, and here come in place the crown, because the market is going to switch from extension to the retracement when it's going to crown. Okay, it's going to crown. And on the higher time frame, the B high is, what is the B high, everybody? What is the A? What is the B? Right? What is the C? Okay, the B high and the A, B, right? Maybe not the C always, but the B high, it's what? It's a high, right? It's a central candle with two candles on the left and two candles on the right. Not always the B high is going to be a bearish candlestick formation, but it's going to be a high. And if you're going to check the high on the smaller time frame, like the market is going to hit the B high and then it's going to start what? Extension, B high. What is going to make? It's going to make a retracement. This is a must. Okay, and even though you don't see the crown on the higher time frame, you are going to have it 100% on the smaller time frame. Okay, so if this is the daily, you are going to, I'm going to show you. And again, I was waiting for your Passion, I don't believe you. Okay, I'm going to show you. Okay, B high is going to be a crown, and then it's going to start the retracement mode. When the market finds the appropriate C, it's going to crown again, make the C, right? And again, on the 1 hour chart, you are going to see the crown. Okay, so crowns are reversal points at capital A, capital B, capital C, capital D. And again, A goes to C, B goes to D, and again we are going to have crown at capital A, capital B, capital C, capital D. Okay, so this is for the beginner trader who has difficulties finding crowns. Okay, so the market has crowned when it took out the capital A of the original Fibonacci. This was this example, or what we are teaching you right now, the market is going to crown on the smaller time frame when the market is going to found the appropriate B, appropriate C, and appropriate D extension. Okay, so you have smaller crowns when the market is going to change from extension, retracement, extension, retracement, together with the Fibonacci sequence. Okay, now this is theory, I know, I'm going to show you. Okay, and this is the big crown where the big change in direction happens. Okay, enough with the theory. NZD CAD, everybody. NZD CAD daily chart and NZD CAD 1 hour chart. NZD CAD daily chart and NZD CAD 1 hour chart. Okay, where is the starting point? Up in here. There you go. Let's try to find the starting point. 98598, so we are far away. 989. I'm going to show you this theory in downtrend, right? We're not just going to cover 90. Okay, let's go on the 4 hour chart. It's going to be much easier first. So, okay, I believe this is this 95095. Let's try to find the crown here. So this is this was, what was this? This candle here was November 2016. Whoa, I'm far away. November 2006. There you go. November. Okay, we got you. Okay, so we started here, right? And we're going to show you the theory on the downtrend. Okay, this is the highest high, and let's put our Fibonacci's on the chart. Okay, so this is going to be our A, capital A on the daily, capital A on the daily, and capital B, right? Capital B on the daily. There you go, AB. And let's see here. Come on, let's see here. Where is the C? AB. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, there you go. AB, C, right? AB, C. There you go. ABC, and the appropriate D extension. Green goes to green. Where is D? There you go. Appropriate D extension. This is a low. The extent here. Okay. A, B, C, D, everybody. A, B, C. What is the C again? The C is the highest point inside the AB boundary after the B before the market hits the appropriate D extension. Okay. Now, what I was showing you before is that the market is going to crown at the C, right? And you say, Passion, I don't believe you. Okay, let's check. Okay, so the market, it must crown here. Well, why is that? Remember the picture before? The market went from the extension to the retracement, and then in order to move from the retracement into extension again, it must crown. Okay, now A, B, C on the daily chart. June 7, 2017. June 7 on the 1 hour chart. June 7, January, February, March, April, May, and there you go, June, right? So the C high, everybody, what do we have, or yes, do we have or do we not have a crown? Left tip, center, tip, here, and crown. This is a crown, everybody. This is on the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, come on the 1 hour chart, all of this, the market has crowned. Okay, so in order for the market to go from the extension to retracement, and in order to end the retracement, the market must crown. Okay, you are not going to see this on the original time frame, maybe on the higher time frame, maybe the weekly, maybe the daily, the monthly, whatever. Or if you are trading if your confirmation time frame is the 1 hour chart, you are not going to see this on the 1 hour chart, but you should go on the lower time frame, the correspondent lower time frame. If your confirmation time frame is the 1 hour, you go on the 15 minutes. You must have a crown. Okay, you must have a crown. Now, talking about trading, well, sometimes the market makes a sig, falls and goes back up and takes out the C because the market wants to find a deeper level. Nonetheless, you are going to have crowns when the market is going to decide to end the retracement and move back to the extension. Okay, so now A, B, C, D, right? Okay. Now A goes to C, come on. Letter A goes to C, and B goes, let me check if this is a low. It should be, yes. And B goes to D, right? And we have a new Fibonacci swing. There you go, A, B. Okay, now the C and the D. So this was the extension, right? And remember, oh Passion, but you said that the market is going to crown at the D, right? You said that the market is going to crown in here. Well, let's see. I do believe that the market has crowned in here, but as you can see, the market continued the extension because it continued to make lower lows, lower highs. Anyway, let's check. The B low is August 24th. August 24th. August 15. August 24th. So we are here on the 1 hour chart. August 24th. 24th, there you go. Okay, so this is the lowest low, right? This is the high. Where is the left tip? This is not a high. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. So this is the center, right? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so did the market crown in here, everybody? Did the market crown in here? It didn't, right? It didn't crown, right? So sometimes sometimes the market is going to push further down, right? Remember, just because the, yeah, I know, but I'm trying to explain this. Remember, just because the market hit the extension of the Fibonacci, it doesn't mean that the structural extension is over. Okay? Oh, Passion, you said yes, I know. Try to understand the big picture, everybody. Okay? In an uptrend, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension. Right? Now we are in a downtrend. Extension, retracement, extension, retracement. Right? What are those extension and retracement? Are trends or are structures, everybody? Oh, yeah, oh, yes. So structure, structural extension, structural retracements. Okay, now. Yes, yes, I know. Sometimes it's going to make a crown in here, and it's going to sometimes. Yes, yes. This is what we learned in the first month in January. Sometimes the trend is going to go with the structure, but sometimes it's not going to go with structure. Okay, so you need to pay attention. Anyway, let's see what is going to happen here. Let's see. Okay, see everybody. What do you see, everybody? Do you see where the extension is over? Okay, not the Fibonacci, but the extension of the market is over, and it crowned and went into the retracement mode. Okay, Passion, how do you know where is the structure? Okay, daily chart. Everybody, this is not the webinar, it's a recording, but this is not a webinar about structure. We learned this in January. Structure, the structure points are the points that clarify the general overall trend. Okay? So if this is NZDK daily chart, structure is this: high, low, high, low, high, low, high. This is structure on the daily chart on NZDK. Okay, and as you can see, this structure, the market, in order to wave, it must make extension, retracement. What is bigger, the extension or the retracement? Extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement. Tell me you see this, everybody. Tell me you see this. And here you have crown, 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 crown. Remember, the market cannot wave without the crown, and you are not going to see the crowns on the higher time frame. You are going to see the crowns on the smaller time frame. Yes, we're going we need to start the webinars all over again. Yes, maybe it's a nice idea. Start again with structure, right? Passion, this is confusing. Yes, it is. If you're a beginner trader watching these recorded webinars, sooner or later the live streaming is going to be back, but until then it's confusing, right? If you're a beginner trader and you're watching these recorded webinars. So this is the Fibonacci, but this is structure, right? Fibonacci and structure, sometimes they are aligned, sometimes they aren't aligned, right? Structure, structure low, structure high. So this is structure, but we trade the Fibonacci's differently, right? Anyway, let's get back to the trader who said, oh, Passion, I don't believe you. Well, what is the seed? The seed is the highest point inside the AB boundary before the market hits the appropriate D extension. The market crowned in here. I'm going to show you. The market crowned here. Why is that? Because this is the end of the retracement. See? Retracement, extension. The market cannot wave, everybody, without the market, without the crown. So one more and we are finished for today. March 2018, 13th of March 2018, 13th of March. January, February, March. Easy, right? Can you see the crown, everybody? Can you see this is an easy one to spot, alright? Look at this. Left tip, beautiful crown, center tip, crown, and fall. Right? Do you believe me now? That when the extension is over, the market is going to crown, and when the retracement is over, the market is also going to crown. Now, the lesson for today is also about false crowns, right? So, in a downtrend, it's just an example. We give you so many examples in an uptrend, but we need to address the downtrend also, right? So this is the downtrend, and this uptrend, everybody, is from this uptrend. This retracement is from December 2017, right? December 2017. Let's go on the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart. December 2017. Okay. There you go. C. Okay. ABC, right? And we are saying to you that the market makes false crowns, right? False crowns at 118 and 127, right? Okay. Number one, the false crown. False crown, left tip, center tip, and where are you? Okay. This, where is false crown? So on the small time frame, everybody, this in here is a false crown, right? Oh, Passion, but the market moved up. Yes, it moved up, but it also fell back down. Agreed? And you had also here a false crown, right? Thinking that, oh, we are in an uptrend. No, we are still in a downtrend. Okay? Don't trade, pay attention, don't trade these crowns, because you are going against the trend. Okay, you have a smaller crown here. On the small time frame, okay, false crown in here, the market went up, I mean down. False crown in here, the market moved up a little bit, but resumed going down. Okay, so where again? Let me see. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, appropriate the extension in here. There you go. This one is also a false crown in here on the small time frame. Okay, if you have traded this on the 15-minute chart, and if you have monitored, maybe you make some profit, but the direction was down, right? Why? This is why this is a false crown. In here again, right? If you would trade at this retracement, you could make some pips, but again the market retraced and fall further. Here you would have lost. Okay. The point, everybody, is in here. If you're a beginner trader and just because sometimes you are going to win, you are going also lose. So you are going to have this win, okay, I give you that, but you are going to lose here. And we are here right now. In conclusion, everybody, remember false crowns appear, false crown appear. This is the AB boundary, right? This is the market retracing in a downtrend. False crown appear around, and this goes to all time frames: 15-minute chart, 1-hour chart, 4-hour chart, 8-hour chart, daily, weekly, monthly. Okay, false crowns appears on 118, 127. If they do appear in 168 extension, this is the real crown. This is the on this smaller time frame. Okay, homework until tomorrow. Homework until tomorrow. Euro JPY daily chart. Euro JPY daily chart. Short or long. Okay. Homework until tomorrow. Homework. Try to find the latest crown and make a trading decision from the crown. Oh, passion, but this is difficult. Yes, it is. But if you want to grow as a trader, we cannot give you always the easy stuff, right? Homework. Euro JPY daily chart. Try to find the latest crown. Latest crown. Latest crown. And make a trading decision from the crown. Meaning, if you are going to find the AB boundary is up, is an uptrend, and you are going to find up that the C has crowned, then you are going to say Euro JPY daily chart long. Or if you are going to find in a downtrend the appropriate C that the market has crowned, you are going to say Euro JPY daily chart short. Okay? Try to find the latest crown and make a trading decision from the crown. If it's going to be a crown reversal or the C of the capital Fibonacci, original one, you are going to say let's go long. Or if you're going to find the latest crown from a down Fibonacci, you are going to say Euro JPY short. That being said, everybody, stay strong and trade with passion. This is FX Passion signing off.